Filling out a grant application can feel very overwhelming. While the Equipment Assistance Grant is a very simple application, it is still easy to overlook some of the small details while completing it. The objective of this training is to ensure that all the boxes have been checked and that districts turn in a complete and comprehensive application.
Let's take a look at our timeline. Applications will be made available on our website beginning October 17th, 2024. There will be a 30-day application period, and complete applications must be submitted by the close of business on November 18th, 2024. Grant awards will be announced no later than December 3rd, 2024. Awarded districts must submit their signed agreement by December 10th, 2024. Claims for reimbursement must be submitted by August 31st, 2025.
Let's take a look at the application now. First, we need the name of the LEA. LEA stands for Legal Education Authority. This is the name of your school district as it appears in CNP Web. The person completing the form needs to give us their contact information in case we have any follow-up questions. We need to know both the school and address in which the equipment is going to be located in and the district mailing address for any documentation that must be mailed. We also need to know what piece of equipment you are asking for. There are 3 questions that need to be answered as part of this grant application. You will need to describe in detail how the equipment will improve the quality of school meals. You will need to describe in detail how the equipment will improve personal and/or food safety of school meals. And you will need to describe in detail how the equipment will improve the overall energy efficiency of the school food service operation. Be sure to let us know how many energy-saving features the piece of equipment has. It is very important that these 3 questions are answered separately and completely. These answers are read by our judging panel and scored separately. The better the question is answered, the better the score you can receive. Be sure to let us know how this piece of equipment can help improve your school breakfast program and your school lunch program. And finally, it is required that your superintendent signs this application. Without their signature, the application is considered incomplete and will be returned. Along with the application, there is what we call our supplement application form. This is where you will compile your information you have received from your quotes. A minimum of 2 quotes, 3 is preferred, for the same make and model of equipment must be submitted with this completed form. Installation costs may be included with a documented quote of the cost. Applications should be submitted electronically. They can be emailed to michelle.bisbee@maine.gov. The preferred document type is PDF. If all parts of the application can be scanned as one document, it makes keeping track of all of the pieces much easier. This includes the application, the supplemental form, the answers to the questions, the documented quotes from suppliers, and the installation quote if applicable. If you purchase the item prior to grant award, we will not reimburse you for the item. Schools do not need to be 50% free or reduced anymore to apply for this grant. Previously awarded schools can still apply. Preference is still given to those schools that have not received the grant in the past. As the years have gone on, though, we have been able to award so many schools that we do not always receive enough applications from schools that have not received this grant before. The single piece of equipment must total a minimum of $1,000. However, the state of Maine will only fund up to $10,000. Anything above and beyond that will be the responsibility of the school district. Things to consider when applying for this grant. What does your staff need to be able to do their job well? What piece of equipment suits the size of your school? A conveyor-style dishwasher is intended for high-volume kitchens. There are more moving parts that could potentially break. Is this style necessary for the size of your school? Is an expensive convection steamer the best choice for your school? Would a traditional steamer meet your needs? Talk to your staff with your menus in front of you. Ask them what they need to do their job better. What piece of equipment would improve the quality of food they are currently serving, or would allow them to improve their overall menu? Make sure your staff will have the knowledge and ability to operate and properly maintain the piece of equipment you are asking for. If you have any questions that were not answered here, contact Michelle Bisbee at 207-592-6076 or by email at michelle.bisbee@maine.gov.